Hi, this is John again, and I'm here in my office, and I'm reading some magazines I brought from the library. But I've got a lot of magazines out, and well, we've got a lot of stuff out. People come to our office and say, "Look, this office is a little messy," and I thought, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a priority for me to organize absolutely everything, but I just came across a new book that's coming out, and I'm going to send you a link. And there's a video of a guy doing a TED talk, if you're familiar with TED, TED, about people that are messy. And I'm wondering, I'm going to guess that some of you, maybe a lot of you, are messy. Now let's talk about messy because I know my house is a little messy compared to other homes. I mean, I have a couple small kids, so that doesn't help. But I allow my kids to be messy. And I know some people are like, kids are messy. But you know what? Uh, in this book, these ideas is that creative people are messy. And I really believe that. Now, having said that creative people are messy, that doesn't mean you can be messy all the time. Even though I get messy and I sometimes leave things messy, I'm leaving things messy because they feed me. They feed me creatively. And so when there's a lot of input for me, this is my stylistic approach, is that I leave stuff to remind me of these things so I can connect them together in my head. Because that's what creative people do, is they connect unrelated items to form an idea or a thing or an event or a choice, and where there was no idea before. And so part of a designer's job is to create idea and vision. The hardest part, though, is to complete that idea or vision. That is probably our most difficult thing. And we also often need help to do that, or you need to be taught, or you need to train yourself to do that. So I had a supervisor long ago in my other job, and we did a lot of creative thing, a lot of creative thinking, a lot of creative doing stuff. And it was messy. It was definitely messy. It was the messiest spot in the entire place. I used to work at the Children's Museum, and it was the well-known, that was the messy place. And we were messy, and we created a mess with kids. They loved it, of course. But we did have to learn how to focus and put it all together into a cohesive unit for other people to figure out what we were doing. And that took work. It took a lot of work. What I'm asking really for you to do is, first of all, be comfortable in your messiness. And I'm not against that. And I know I see that in my kids, and I see that in most kids, because I worked with children for more than a decade, is kids need messy. And adults need messy oftentimes. But oftentimes you don't allow yourself to do that because they think it's a bad thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, messy is not a bad thing. It is a good thing if you know how to control it. And you need to control it at certain points, because you need to then focus. And focus for a lot of creative people is the hardest thing to do. At some point, you need to focus. And so find a mentor, find somebody that knows how to structure and how to organize, because that's a good thing for you. I mean, there's times where I had to focus for 5 years to complete something. That's a long time for a creative person. But if you can really focus for a length of time and then still be messy and doing other things, you also have to decide after after you make a mess. And my creative process is messy. I mean, I have a workshop in my garage, I have drawing stuff all over the house, and my kids that have pretty much the same thing. You can just imagine what my house looks like. But the thing is they're so creative. I'm so excited for their creativeness that messiness is a part of it. But we do have to clean up our toys, like as a kid, right? We do have to clean up. And so we have to take time to do that, but you have to plan that. And if you're not good at that, get some help, for cleaning that up, including your designs and stuff. So I have some ideas, is that, we've come to a point in our society, even in our design thing, that we want everything so clean. Like the websites are so clean and stuff. We used to be messy, but we can't even do that anymore. That's really a shame. Really a shame. But there are certain aspects of design that allow you to do that. I was just looking at this magazine here, and look at this. This is a cover for a teen or tween book, and it's really messy. And you know what? These people are gonna love it, because it feels natural. It feels like they really understand a nature of a messy creative person. So don't take messy for a negative. It's like, hey, you're really messy, but back it up and say, yeah, I might be messy, but I know how to focus and get my ideas out and actually make them happen. So that's my thought for you this week, and enjoy the rest of your day.